Aquarius, good morning, good morning, good morning. Excuse me. Lately, I've been doing my tarots in the morning. It's been a lot easier for me. Much more quiet, and the vibe is a lot more peaceful reading. So, welcome to Indigo Moon Tarot. This is a new channel. So, before I dig into your reading, I'm going to I'm going to say a few announcements. So I've been getting some inboxes about personal readings and Zoom readings, but because I haven't even yet announced it to you, I'd like to let you know. So now not only I am doing Zoom parties at home, okay, if you live in the Montreal area. Sorry, if you do not live in the Montreal area, I'm doing Zoom parties. But if you live in the Montreal area, I will be doing the Zoom parties in person, okay? Like I said, I'm a little bit tongue-tied right now because I was answering a couple of messages this morning, and so my mind is still kind of on that. But yes, I wanted to let you know. So if you are in the Montreal area, I will be doing tarot parties. So I am now officially fully booked. I did have one place open, but now at this point, I think I might take that time and maybe do a live. I'm not sure. I'm going to see how it goes. But it's not only for the month of October. I'm also doing, it's going to be an ongoing thing, the tarot parties. I really want to add it to my repertoire because it is going so well and I am having so much fun doing these tarot parties. And it really adds a little pizzazz to a regular party, you know what I mean? It really adds a little touch of something extra. And I wasn't sure when I had started doing it how it would go, but really it's been such a great success that now I am literally advertising it on all of my readings now, that I will officially be doing it and ongoing throughout the year, like, you know. So if you are in the Montreal area, I will be doing the tarot parties in person. And if you're not in the Montreal area, I will be doing it sort of like a live on Zoom. So what people normally do is they set up their cubicles and we're sort of there live, you know, and whoever wants to come in and get their live reading gets it done. It's actually really cool. It was an idea that I had thought about a little while ago, and then I slowly started to advertise, and then I tried it, and it was actually quite a success. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. So if you're interested, you can reach me via email. You can shoot me a text. Or you can put a little note down below, sorry, and I'll get back at you, okay? Most of my clients, though, it's been an email thing, so I guess that's what works better for you guys. I guess it's a little bit more intimate if you have any questions about any private readings or tarot parties. So if that's what works for you, definitely just shoot me an email. I'm all good with that, okay? Either way, I check all my messages early in the morning. So this way I can get the messages out to you like quickly. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to be waiting. Okay. So that being said, Aquarius, let me just explain to you a little bit about how this channel will work. So because it is your first reading on this channel, this will be for up to 1 year. And then every Monday after that, I will be doing your weekly reading so we can take this journey together. Okay. So I'm going to stop with the yip yapping. And we're going to get into your reading, okay? Now, this was interesting when I meditated and pulled the cards because there's a lot of stuff going on in here. It seems like for you right now, Aquarius, there's more internal stuff going on with you, okay? I'm seeing here that you're not sure who you can trust. So I want to talk a little bit about that, okay? It seems like it's giving you... it's bothering you a little bit. Maybe there's someone around you that you're just not 100% sure of right now. Maybe you're feeling a little bit like, can I trust this person or not? That being said, listen, I want to tell you that one thing you can do, especially being an Aquarius, you can trust your intuition, okay? If you don't feel like you can trust this person, take a step back, all right? But also, I'm also seeing that if you listen, when you don't trust somebody, you're going to want to sort of check them out a little bit, okay? Put a little bit more into finding out if you could trust this person or not, because I'm also seeing that there's a possibility that you could be missing something or missing the boat with someone, okay? Because we all have, like, we all have, we all have situations where we might not be sure. Okay, so I'm just asking you to just look a little bit deeper into it. Okay, don't distrust what you're saying or what you're thinking or what you're feeling. But all I'm saying is just take a little bit of a deeper look. If you take a little bit of a deeper look and you're like, no, I definitely can't trust this person, then I would say to trust yourself. But if you take a little bit of a deeper look, it may not be what it seems. Okay, so that's one of the messages that I would like to get to you right now. Okay. I don't know why. For some reason, I get these kicks in the chest to say these certain things. So it's for somebody. It's definitely for somebody to hear. And in your overall energy, I see that you are working towards a goal financially. Okay. So you're either saving towards something, putting your money aside, or money's a little bit on the tighter side and you're making sure that you are smart with what you're spending. So you are, you're basically just trying to be smart with your money, okay? Definitely keep doing what you're doing in terms of your money, okay? If you are penny pinching because you need to keep up with your bills and you need to put money to the right things, keep going in that direction, okay? It is going to be worth it for you. If you are saving towards something, and money is okay, but you're saving towards something, so you're not necessarily splurging on this, that, and the other. Maybe it's something that you were doing before. I'm not sure. But keep doing that as well, okay? Because what you're working toward financially is going to work out for you, okay? I see that being that in your best interest, okay? That being said, I see also in your past that you have been feeling a little trapped, a little, like things have been kind of making you feel like, a little bound, okay? I'm here to tell you that it's just a perception, okay? It's something that is the trapped feeling is more in your mind than it is in reality. Okay. Which can definitely happen. I have a situation right now where in my personal life, I have a person to confront about something. I'm feeling a little bit trapped about it because I don't know what the outcome is going to be and it will affect me. But I got to do it, right? I got to do it. And that feeling of feeling, trapped and bound is in my mind. So in your case, that's what's happening as well. But I also have that it is. I also need to let you know that look, it is more of a perception than you being and feeling actually trapped. Okay, you if you could change your perception on what that is right now. Okay, so if it's somebody that you have to confront or if it's relationship based, I'm going to say something that's going to make you laugh because you're going to be like, well, it's not that easy. But what I'm going to say is change your perception, okay? Change your perception and don't feel trapped. It's only something that's in your mind right now. It's not an actual, it's something that can be changed with a change of mindset or a change of, just a change of action, okay? It's not something that you're actually completely bound. It's just something that you may have to change, okay? That being said, now that we got all the negative stuff out of the way, let's do that first. I can see that you're waiting for something, okay? And I want to let you know that your ships are coming in, okay? Your ships are coming in. What you're waiting for is going to come to fruition. I also see you believing that maybe right now, or it could be related to this person. It could be related to this person actually. Maybe if you're feeling like I wonder if it could be a relationship with you. I'm not seeing it as a relationship, but as I'm looking at the cards, there is a possibility that it could be a relationship that you're going through right now. And maybe there's just not that equal give and take. And so maybe that's what's making you feel like you're not trusting this person, right? But I am here to tell you that the person that you are a little bit skeptic about, there is a little something that's being hidden, okay? But it may not be something that is so terrible in a sense, like maybe that how your mind is seeing it. So that's probably why you may be due for a conversation, okay? That's how I'm seeing it. There's a little something, you're sensing it, but in your mind, it's more than it is. So you may be due for a conversation, okay? But that being said, okay, this conversation is going to reveal a sense of, it's going to give you a sense of not security, but it's going to give you a sense of you feeling a lot more trusting towards that person, okay? But I see that if you sort of don't have that conversation, or if you don't sort of confront that person, it could cause some other issues down the line and some other challenges down the line that will affect you in a little bit of a worse way. Okay. That being said, what I mean by that is that it'll just be like ongoing, like it'll be a problem that doesn't end up being solved. Okay. So this confrontation, this perception has to be had and has to be done. Okay. In order for you to have like that peaceful moment. Okay. However, I am seeing right now, presently, things aren't doing too bad for you, but you do have some stuff on your mind, okay? Now, if you're not in a relationship, I see someone coming towards you, okay? I see this person coming towards you, but I see you being a little bit cautious and standoffish, perhaps because of the past relationship, or perhaps because you're just not going to be in that trusting point in your life, okay? So you are going to be standoffish about it, okay? And that's very much understandable, all right? A lot of the times, if we don't have enough time between certain things that happen in the past, it does tend to affect the future, right? So that's why I'm saying, like, sort of iron out those little ripples that you got going on over the next year. If there's people that need to be confronted, confront them. If there's issues in the relationship, that, let's say, are not being verbally expressed, you may want to take that into consideration because it's definitely going to benefit you, okay? But if you're not in a relationship, and let's say this is just maybe could be, the little issues that you have as family and friends, you don't want it to affect your new relationship because someone is coming towards you and they're coming towards you very passionately, okay? In the next, months to a year, okay? And that being said, you want it to be as successful as it can. So you don't really want to drag anything from the past into the future. You want that nice, fresh new start, okay? And I'm also seeing that you have the possibility to have it all and really start a brand new cycle, okay? But I also see, let's say, if those issues are not addressed, I see it being another cycle starting over for you again, okay? So normally when I do my readings, I always want to give a bunch of super cheery messages. But in this case, you're on more of a learning journey right now where it's like things need to be coming out now, okay? So you need to clear out and cleanse out from the inside out. But that being said and that being done, that's when it's going to lead you to much better energies in your life and people in your life, okay? I think there's just a bunch of stuff going on and it's sort of all crumbling into one. And you're sort of not sure which way to turn and who to trust, okay? Which happens. It happens in our lives, right? And so for this next year, you might be, questioning things a lot, or you might not be so open and trusting, and you might not be so quick to just believe what people are saying, right? But what I want you to say is take more of a gentle approach over the next couple of months and just sort of be more clear, okay? Be more clear within yourself. So if there's something that, someone is saying or doing, I want you to try to confront it right away if possible. Not aggressively though, okay? Because you don't have it's like if the approach is taken more gently, then that's what's going to flow into something even better, okay? So if there's something that needs to be addressed, just address it, but much more gently, and if you're not feeling like you can trust someone, take a little look, a little look-see, a little bit deeper, and before, let's say, closing the door right away. Okay, because I'm also seeing that because you are in this energy, it's either like, this is going to work for me or it's not. But I think what it is you need that little bit of that middle, okay? where you're going to say, okay, well, look, it doesn't look like it's serving me right now. Before I completely walk away, let me just look at all angles first. So this way, you know, you're making that informed decision before moving on. Because someone is coming towards you, but you don't want to, I want to say you don't want to sabotage it. It sounds like such a heavy word, but you don't want to miss out on an amazing opportunity because you're so cautious with your heart right now. Okay, I think that's better put. So you want to you want to end the cycle of confusion that's been happening. Okay, I'm also seeing that because there's so many emotions going on. Okay, and there's so many things going on in general, like in your mind. You want to clear that out. Okay, you want to iron out those ripples. Okay. It's not going to be easy because it's easier said than done. It's one of those situations that when you're in it, you automatically want to take your regular approach, but then you're like, you know, you got to step back and say, okay, you know, this was what she was talking about. You know, I'm going to have to iron this out respectfully so and gently so. You know what I mean? But I am seeing that this year is going to be a lot of learning experiences for you, and there's going to be a lot of you sort of changing how you approach certain things, certain people, and certain situations, okay? By that being said, I always sort of like these types of readings, and just hear me out. The reason why I'm saying this is because when you have a year where you have to make lots of changes like this, okay, you really set yourself up for a new cycle altogether, okay? And it's sort of really taking yourself to that next level. And I always look at it like, you know, when you're going from stage 1 to stage 5, but you got to go through stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. Every stage, in order for it to be completed to get to the next one, it has to be completed, right? You have to do all the tasks that you need to do in order to get to the next stage. And so in this case, there's some stuff going on, but you're not thinking about how it's going to be done. You're on it in a sense where you're making sure that you're working towards goals, but in terms of the outside world, you're being so cautious that you're not taking any chances at all, okay? So you want to definitely open yourself up to new experiences, but you don't want to be you want to give some people or even situations sort of the benefit of the doubt when it comes towards you, okay? Don't make decisions too quickly or too rashly, because you don't want it to be something that I don't want to say regret, but just, yeah, but that you will regret. You know, maybe you will make a rash decision and then turn around and be like, crap, I maybe I shouldn't have reacted in that way, okay? But listen, it happens to the best of us, okay? So, but that being said, it's a good year, okay? It's a good year for making changes for you. And it will always lead to something. Let me just pull one last card. Oh yeah, it will lead to a new, okay? So if over the next year you can sort of change your perception on a few things, be more verbally expressive, you know, say what you mean, maybe hear people out a little bit more. And if you don't trust someone before making the final decision to not trust, give them just a little extra look first, just to make sure that it's not, you know, because sometimes people have a hard exterior, but they're so soft and gushy on the inside. Sometimes people have a hard exterior, but it's because something's going on, but really genuinely, they may be a good person, okay? I'm seeing you being very cautious with people. But I'm here to tell you it's okay to sort of be, you know, a little bit more flowy, you know, more open. It's okay. I'm not seeing anything bad coming from it. I'm actually seeing it opening you up to a new opportunity, okay? And as I just pulled the extra card, so like, let's see what's, you know, immediately going to happen after. I'm seeing a new journey for you, okay? So that being said, if those tasks can be accomplished over the next year, you have a new journey beginning for you, but you also have someone coming towards you that's very passionate, okay, about you, for you, and about you, and crazy about you type of thing. You know what I mean? They want to take this journey with you, but I also see you being very cautious. So I want you to have that experience, okay? If you want it, of course. If you're not looking for someone and you're like, I don't even care right now, then that's fine too. You know what I mean? But if you are looking for someone, let's say, or you are single at the moment and you're like, things is just a little bit chaotic right now, you want to iron those kinks out first, because someone is coming towards you and they are very passionate about you. But they're also seeing that you're cautious, so they're going to come in cautiously as well, okay? But this is quite an interesting read, okay? Because this is a time for you to break a cycle. It's time for you to start a new journey, okay? So iron out some of the kinks that have been, really are due for a new ironing. Give yourself a little bit of a chance to, be more free, okay? When it comes to people and situations, and no sudden reactions if possible, okay? Take a step back when it comes to a lot of things, just like you're doing naturally, but in terms of looking at it from another angle, okay? I want you to change your perception of things as much as you can comfortably, okay? I don't want to go out telling people, you need to do this and you need to do that, and it's not feeling comfortable or feeling in your nature to do so. It has to be in your nature. If you get a little gut feeling like, I would like to check something out, or I would like to check this person out, or there's something about this person, I would say go for it, okay? Because that's your intuition saying, hey, maybe it's not what it seems, okay? And I'm not here to say, oh, you're this and you're that, and put a blame on. There's no blame happening over here, okay? You have the right to be cautious with your heart, and you have the right to be cautious with other people that you don't trust. You have every right, okay? And so I am not by any means blaming you, so please do not think that, okay? But what I am saying is that someone wants to come around, but I think what it is they're a little bit nervous. They're a little bit nervous, okay? So I just want to throw a few things at you to open you up, and have you start that new journey within a year, right? That new journey that's coming towards you, the unknown, and not just do it alone, but do it with someone else, okay? For the next year, I want you to relax and enjoy a little bit, okay? Have a little bit of fun. Music is a big thing. You know what I mean? Maybe have, I know it's hard now with everything going on, but listen to a little bit of music, maybe hang out with some friends, try to loosen yourself and open yourself a little bit more, okay? Because God knows it's tough right now, and I know you just want to stay on a certain path right now, but have a little fun, okay? That being said, this was a very interesting read, but I see a new journey coming from you, and I see new love coming for you, okay? I want you to get the best of the best out of it. I want you to tune in every Monday. We're going to take it week by week, so this way you're going step by step. So if you're not sure of a certain direction that you're going in, just know that we're going to take this journey together, okay? Now, that being said, this is a general read. It's not going to resonate with everyone, okay? But for who the message is for, take what you will from it, okay? If you don't feel comfortable doing something, you don't have to do it, okay? If you do feel comfortable doing something, definitely go for it, is what I'm trying to say. Whenever you feel like taking that little risk, or saying, you know what, I'm going to trust that person, or I'm going to take that trip, or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever it is that you do that's out of the ordinary, I'm going to say go for it, okay? If you want to dig a little deeper into a few things, please do not hesitate to contact me. I love doing personal readings, and I'm not the type of tarot reader, like I don't rush, okay? I sit down with you and we actually have a discussion, okay? And we answer some of your pressing questions, and I try to get you some answers for that, okay? I know the cards can be fussy at times, but we can get you some answers to some questions, okay? And that's really helpful because it gets you moving on to the next and the next and the next, okay? So do not hesitate to contact me if you want a personal read. If you're interested in doing either a Zoom party or a tarot party in person, If you're in the Montreal area, definitely let me know. And I'll book you in, give you all the information. We can have a little chit chat about that as well, okay? That being said, I definitely want you to enjoy your year, okay? What I'm saying to you is have fun, have more fun, okay? Definitely have more fun. Have fun. If I had some sort of confetti, I'd throw it at you. Okay, so, but keep in touch, okay? And tune in every Monday, and I will speak to you soon. This was a very good read. Love you, my Aquariuses. Okay, and I will see you on Monday. Step by step, we're going to do this together. Okay, bye-bye.